Hello, good morning. It's Monday after a holiday from Friday in America. Let's go through what's going on this morning. Looks like the US-Iran talks have cooled down, to say the least, in the Middle East. And crude and rotations coming out of crude and going into tech and some gold plays. Capital's flowing towards the Japanese exporters, which is pushing up the yen. And looks like dollar keeps flexing on the yen, completely ignoring the BOJ's empty verbal warnings. Let's check on gold real quick. On the 4-hour, so the daily, gold's trying to get around the 200 days, so it's underneath that currently. Down just a little bit pre-market. This is an interesting setup. We continue to watch that. Let's go through our positions this morning. Our geo filled last week. High volume hammer getting pushed up. I'm going to hold that for now. Okay. Let's see if money is coming out of oil and into tech. Hopefully, this helps our Google position. So we're definitely forming higher lows here. Huge volume on that. We do have a price target set. Watching the price target on that. Pre-market down considerably. Got it. Okay. Pre-market's definitely testing the Thursday low. Okay, CVS, high and tight pullback. A crazy amount of high volume with a tiny bar. Pre-market right at yesterday's close. So I'm going to say, this is crazy. Huge volume, biggest volume we've seen on this daily for a long time. But the candle is relatively small. So we're seeing a convergence. Have to watch this. So let's check this out. CVS, high volume, but the candle is not in harmony with that. Normally you would want to see lower volume into this pullback, but now that we have this tiny candle, huge volume, that changes things a little bit. We're going to keep our stop in place. Pre-market is testing that low from Friday. From the chart, it is forming a higher low. I have the stop where I have it because I want it to be just below the May 14th area. So this is like a mix of signals. You would want to have a lower volume push into the pullback, but we have a huge volume that does not match the price action. So we're going to watch this and see what happens, but the stop loss remains. PBI. So this is basically the opposite of CVS. Huge volume, but it was sold into it. So we're going to keep the stop wide, and we're going to have to watch this for the other day. Okay, stop loss remains. We are up 11% on Hood. Let's check this out. Hood never hit our price target, and it went within pennies of our price target. The high was 110.73. Our price target is 111.01. And then yesterday we had lower volume, and then pre-market is within it. So this is an interesting. We are. I mean, at this point, I'm going to move the stop just because we're trying to get this price target. So I'm going to move it to 95.81 just in case this does not hit our price. And then that's a little bit above. And I'm hoping that this hits our stop today, or our price target today. Okay, I'm going to put that stop underneath that huge candle from the 17th. Okay. Okay. And what was that? 95, 91. Yeah, I mean, we're still not at break even, but since we're so close to the stop, to the price target, I'm okay with this. Okay. LIN. We've been waiting around for this for a while. High volume right at that pullback. Pre-market's underneath. We're going to keep that stop and see if this forms a pullback. I wonder if I should move this up or not. Yeah, we have a high volume candle getting slammed down, but it's within the range of the previous day. Just a little bit out. We're going to move this just a touch. Need to fix these charts because they break when that happens. Whoops. Move the stop up a little bit. High volume bearish candle. 501.62. Okay, let's see. NTB. NTB, higher volume, indecisive candle, stop remains. Okay. FISI. This is a crazy huge candle. But the stop's where it should be. We are seeing higher volume coming out of the pullback. Okay. CSX. Crazy high volume. Could be forming a low though. Pullback. Okay. Monster. Another high volume. So Friday was just a bunch of high volume selling into it. Seeing this across the board. PANW. Trying to get up. Crazy high volume, but not crazy high, but definitely high within the highest volume in that pullback. So I'm going to move this stop up just a touch, just to lock in. Let's see. Just within that, just a touch. Just to further lock in. Which I'm fine with that. 2601. Okay, cool. All right. We have other positions for the scanner, which we'll go over that in a second, but I'm going to remove that. Oh, interesting. The scanner didn't run this morning. Huh. That's interesting. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, let's look at the box scanner. We have a new run this morning. We're picking up PCSC, which we've had before. We have a position on that. And Bark is a new one. Perfect Wyckoff bottom. So we'll be putting an order in for that. And then MMPL, pretty sure we already have that. So let's do this. We can do this. Where's this thing at? Wow, you can flip it. That's cool. AMKR is one that our price target is 108. And I was hoping this to get filled. No. What is this? Price target's 97. Oh, it's the break even. Okay, 97.35. Yeah, I really hope this sells this morning. So we're going to put a watcher on that. Okay, so we got a bark. We'll be looking at that. Let's run through some stuff this morning. New core, we got stop, GLW. Our Walmart position got stopped out. That was sad. NVIDIA, ServiceNow is getting slammed. Okay, let's see. I don't want to go through all this. Let's go through. Let's check this out. I made a post this morning on X about USDJPY. So we're dealing with the finance minister failing to stop the bleeding. The pullback gives Japanese exporters a breathing room rally, but the massive unhedged yield makes a clean technical continuation play. That's what I'm thinking. So let's check out what those entries look like. I have a buy order on 161.850 with a stop at 161.100, and I have a target at 163. So we have this sitting there. We'll see how this plays out in the New York market. Might get some lower volume, but we have an order just above that, and we'll see what happens with that. All right, that's it.